I'm just trying to get this actually get it up. I don't think this is good this way. All right, guys. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Okay, I think it's better this way. Okay. Okay, I think this is cool this way. Man, it's 20, almost 30 seconds gone. All right. Manchester United fans, faithful lovers of football, kindly gather here. This is a live broadcast of the pre-match analysis of the game between Manchester United and Brentford. We traveled to the City Ground on Saturday, and to slug it out with Brentford in the English Premier League. So, guys, let us have the discussion. Let us have it. We all know that Nottingham Forest. We all know that Nottingham Forest actually has not been looking like a team this season, and a lot of things are factors regarding what is happening at Nottingham Forest this season. We have a lot of factors. One of them is the owner of the board. I think that the owner of the board runs that football club like a family venture. He runs that football club with his heart. He's very emotional, and that's the reason why most of the times he takes decisions that are not in favor of the club. What's his name? Marinakis. Yeah, I think that Marinakis is the owner of the football club. I think he is quite too emotional. That sometimes I think it's irrational for the things that he does with the club. Sacking managers out of very flimsy excuses, and bringing in some sort of my friend, let me bring in my friend and all of those things, and it's not working out. And Nottingham Forest is down. It's looking like a team that might go on relegation this season because of all of the problems at the club. Nuno Espirito Santo did so well for Nottingham Forest. Yes, he did so well, and he got them into the European competition. I didn't understand the problem as to why Marinakis will be sacking the manager, someone who actually came to the club, took the club, qualified them for Europe. They were playing some really fantastic football, and I think that Marinakis should be putting the fans first. I think his emotions should be shifted, and he should be putting the fans first. There are a lot of people who are happy with Nottingham Forest being in Europe, and all of the decisions Marinakis have made in this season actually have not come out well, and that is the reason why I think that there should be some sort of change in the board, in the leadership of the club, because it is not looking good at all. So with that said, let us go straight into the Manchester United against Nottingham Forest. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate your presence here. Thank you. If you're seeing my face for the first time, please click on the subscribe button, click on the notification button, because there are lots of videos on this channel that you can use to get yourself. Lucas Vermesen, thank you for joining. Welcome to the live. Yeah, there is an admin abuse today. So guys, just click on the subscribe button. Click on the subscribe button. You can also join the fan channel. Click like, thumbs up, give your thumbs up for this live broadcast. Give your thumbs up so that we can get a lot more people joining and in this conversation. Manchester United traveled to the City Ground on Saturday to play against Nottingham Forest. We all know what is going on at Nottingham Forest at this time. It is not something that any football fan would love to see. But then Manchester United can take advantage. Manchester United can take advantage. And then let me tell you some things here. If you are a member of this fan channel, you can join the membership of this fan channel. Click join, click join to become a member of this fan channel. As you subscribe, give the give this live a thumbs up, give this live a thumbs up, so that we can get lots more people to join the conversation. You can throw in your questions. You can ask any question you want about Manchester United, and I will be trying to give you logical and accurate answers. Let us go. Nottingham Forest this season have played 5 home games, and in that 5 home games, Nottingham Forest have only managed to get 1 win, and that was the win over Brentford. And thank you so much, Lucas Vermesen. Thank you so much. We Manchester United have gotten Nottingham Forest have played 5 games at the City Ground, and they have managed to get 1 win, 1 draw, and 3 losses at the City Ground, and this does not look good at all for Nottingham Forest. Is not looking good at all. So before I go deep into the analysis, I want to also let you know something. It is very important to join the fan channel of this page, because you stand the chance to win even monetary gifts. You get proper shout outs, you get video edits, we can give you shout out, you get you get customized stickers, for your like a lot more better things. And also, it is your own means of giving back to the society, because a lot of people out there are actually looking for some sort of help to play football. And this is a Manchester United fan channel, and Manchester United is a very, very important club in the UK and around the world. So we can as well reach out to lots more people around the globe who wants to play football, the younger generation who wants to play football. We can help them out with buying them boots, shin guard, just something that can help them, play football in the future, because Manchester United is a very, very important club, and it was built on charity. We could see what Manchester United does. You could see a lot of our players giving back to the society. You could see them visit different schools and give so much back to the society. So guys, let us go further. Manchester if you join this channel, all you have to do is click join and join the channel. Once you join this fan channel, we a lot of proceeds that come out from the fan channel goes back into the society, and that is what I have signed up for, because humankind needs love. There should be love. We have to spread love all over the world, because we are all what we have. We are all what we have. We have ourselves together. We can do a lot for ourselves as long as we have love. You could remember the song of Michael Jackson where say, we are the world, we are the children, we can make this place a better place. So guys, let us go deep into the pre-match analysis of the Manchester United and Nottingham Forest game. I would want you to, if you're seeing my face for the first time, click on the subscribe button, click on the notification button. Every video I drop, you are going to get, you are sure going to get the notification. So guys, when we look at Nottingham Forest at the City Ground, they've lost 3 games at home this season, and they've won just 1 and draw out 1. And then let us look at Manchester United. Glory, glory, Manchester United. Glory, glory, Manchester United. Listen, please guys, first of all, before we go deeper, kindly rep where you are streaming from. Where are you streaming from? Please rep where you are streaming from. Tell me where you are streaming from. I want to know. I want to give shout outs to everyone where you're streaming from. I'll call out your name and I will give you a shout out. Please tell me where you are streaming from right now. All right, Jake Townsend streams from UK. How is UK? Yeah, that is the home of, that is where Manchester United Football Club is. Indonesia, Joy Ludwig, Indonesia. Welcome. Thank you for joining today. Click on the subscribe button. Click on the notification button. If you have the time, you can join the fan channel. Oh, hey, I can't pronounce your name, but big love from Hungary. Big love from Hungary. Like big love. Yes, you look more Nigerian. I am a Nigerian, actually. I'm streaming from Nigeria. Yes. So click on the subscribe button. click on the notification button. We are going to be giving a lot of shout outs to everybody. Rep where you are streaming from. Where are you streaming from, guys? Tell me where you are streaming from so that I will give you. Hungary. I love Hungary anyway. India. Okay, like India is a beautiful country. I love the education in India. I love how dedicated they are to science. Yes, I love that. I love that country. They are so dedicated to science. They are so dedicated to improving human lives. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for joining from India. Thank you so much thank you so much joining from Hungary. Thank you so much joining. My name is Elder. My name is Elder, and this is Manchester United Football Fan Channel, right? And we discuss everything Manchester United in this space. So let us go. Let us talk about some of the beautiful things that should be happening in the game against Nottingham Forest. Manchester United is on the back of 3 wins, back-to-back wins. Ruben Amorim has been nominated for the manager of the month. Bryan Mbeumo has been nominated for the player of the month. And if you're a Manchester United fan, kindly go over to the Premier League website to vote for Ruben Amorim and Bryan Mbeumo to win both the manager of the month and the player of the month award. Thank you so much. Now let us look at Nottingham Forest, who is actually looking like a team in crisis right now. They are not doing much more better, and with Marinakis running the club like I am streaming from Lagos, Nigeria. Joy Ludwig. I'm streaming from Lagos, Nigeria. Elder, sorry if I spelled wrong. West London, blue, Chelsea, over small red club. All right, guys. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You are free to, like I said, like I've always said, you are free to support whichever club you want to support. It is beautiful. And, I love all of you who are on this live, this broadcast. I love all of you. So, guys, without further ado, let us go ahead and look at what Manchester United might be achieving with let us look at what Manchester United can be achieving with our boys on Saturday when we play against Nottingham Forest at the City Ground. The City Ground has not been a beautiful place even for the Nottingham Forest guys. And if we look at the head-to-head between Manchester United and let us look at the head-to-head between Manchester United and Nottingham Forest. Let's see. Manchester United and against Nottingham Forest. So let us talk about how many. Yes, before the match, the two teams met 104 times in competitive matches, with Manchester United winning 47, Nottingham Forest winning 33. And these two, so Manchester United have beaten Nottingham Forest 47 times, while Nottingham Forest have gotten 33 wins over Manchester United, which makes this encounter a really beautiful one. So, guys, it has not been looking good for Nottingham Forest. With Manchester United, we are looking like the team that is on the momentum. We have the confidence on our side. We have the manager who is looking a lot more confident. The players are beginning to believe a lot more into the manager's system, and they are beginning to understand it better. And right now, they are behind the manager. Manchester United is looking like a unit right now, and everybody is in sync to achieving a common goal, which is qualify for the Champions League, qualify for Champions League football next season. And that is what Manchester United is looking at doing. Ruben Amorim is sure that he can get Manchester United to qualify. What is his name? Jim Ratcliffe have come out to say that the quality in the club is good enough to qualify Manchester United for Champions League football. And we are going to actually agree with Sir Jim Ratcliffe, because when we look at the quality we have in the team, we are supposed to be playing Champions League football next season. So, guys, all you have to do is support the manager, give the manager your support, give the manager your time, and we are going to actually do a lot more better in this season. So if we look at Nottingham Forest conceding at about 17 goals in 9 matches, and also not having just one win in the 5 matches at home. Manchester United might just be looking the favourite to go out to Nottingham Forest and get that win. It is very, very important, and I tell you something, it's a very important win for Manchester United if we get that, because that can be the win that would put Manchester United up there in the top 4. Yes, it can get Manchester United in top 4, and we know Ruben Amorim is a very ambitious man. If Manchester United get into that top 4, it might be looking really difficult to get them off that position, because now the players would start believing more, and we know that when these players believe more, when this player fights more, we have just one game every weekend, and they have a lot of time to rest, to rejuvenate. They have a lot of times to get themselves back. We do not know much about the injuries at the club, but we know that last time out we did not see Mason Mount and Harry Maguire, also Nunes Mazraoui. So we do not have complete information on what is going on with Mason Mount, Harry Maguire, Nunes Mazraoui. I feel like Nunes Mazraoui is already back then. The big news is that Lisandro Martinez is now training with Manchester United. Yes, that is the big news. Lisandro Martinez right now is training with Manchester United first team, and we are looking at him coming back into the fray. And we cannot overemphasize the contribution of Lisandro Martinez when he was fit and playing for Manchester United. It was actually a really important part of Manchester United. Yes, and if you can agree with me, Lisandro Martinez's presence in the Manchester United team might just see Luke Shaw start playing in the left wing back position, which will give Manchester United a lot of quality down the flank. Yes, we see that Dogu is not living up to what Ruben Amorim would like to see from him. So also we are seeing that Dalo is not actually living up to. And if we have Lisandro Martinez come in, Lisandro Martinez might just be that guy that might give Manchester United defense another form of solidity. Well, as we have Matthias De Ligt, we have Lenny Yoro, we have Lisandro Martinez back. We could see Luke Shaw go up that side, and Ahmad can now nail that wing back position on the other side, and it's looking really good for Manchester United. In the January transfer window, we might just be seeing that the Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos might be going into the market to get a proper CDM. There are a lot of names on the cards. Yes, we have what's his name, Adam Wharton, we have Angelo Stiller, we have Carlos Baleba, we have what's his name again, we have a lot of them. We have Anderson, at Nottingham Forest. We have a lot of guys in the radar, and in this January transfer window, Manchester United might just be getting in somebody who will give Manchester United that proper cover. And Bruno Fernandes, we might just see Bruno Fernandes going upper the pitch and becoming the Bruno Fernandes that we used to know, getting goals, getting assists, and actually helping the team to get a win over other teams. So guys, it is actually looking good for Manchester United, and I will have to also give thumbs up to Ruben Amorim, how he's managing most of our injury-prone players. We know that Mason Mount is an injury-prone player. We know that Luke Shaw is an injury-prone player. But so far, Luke Shaw is looking like someone who is beginning to steady his injury problem. And I think that has to do with dieting and game time also. It has to do with dieting and game time. Ruben Amorim is actually watching these guys and making sure that he keeps them fit for every game. And if we look at it, around 70 minutes when we were beating Brighton 3 goals to nothing, Ruben Amorim had to remove most of these players who look injury prone so that they can get well rested for the next game. And this is a makeshift. We have to manage these players until we go into the transfer market and get in lots more players. So guys, I'll tell you that Ruben Amorim, father of all games over, welcome. I see you. Where are you streaming from? So we are actually looking at a lot of things to happen well for Manchester United going into the January transfer window. And, we can use that January transfer window to steady a lot of things at the club. Yes, everybody is looking good everywhere. It is actually looking good everywhere. The manager is all smiles. The board are smiling. The fans are smiling. The players are actually happy. A lot of things are going well for Manchester United in that football club. So we are the fans, and we are actually very happy. If you're seeing my face for the first time here, it is all about Manchester United. You can click on the subscribe button, click on the notification button, and everything Manchester United is discussed here. Okay, now Manchester United will be going to Nottingham Forest as the favorites to win that game because of what we have done in previous matches. Yeah, midfield, bro, we need a midfielder, but what a difference a few games make. Liverpool in the mud. Yes, Liverpool is not looking good. Their manager is looking like someone who does not know what he's actually doing. But then that is Liverpool. We are Manchester United, and we are the biggest club in the world. So Liverpool in the mud, actually. So guys, we are Manchester United with Ruben Amorim, Lisandro Martinez training, Luke Shaw fit. We hope to get Mason Mount. And also we hope to get Mason Mount and what's his name? Also Harry Maguire fit and back. So all it is looking good. And if we get that win over Nottingham Forest, Manchester United might just be sitting pretty in the top 4, and that will be a statement, a very huge statement by Ruben Amorim, knowing that we ended 15th last season, and this season, before in the first quarter of the season, Manchester United is looking like a team that can actually go out there and compete in the summer transfer window. What a turnaround, what a change, from being a team, a mediocre team that was being laughed at, to a team that can actually go ahead and compete for the Premier League title in a season where we're actually looking at Manchester United to get at least Conference League Cup or Conference League competition or the Europa competition. That is a massive jump. That is a massive turnaround. If we look at the players we had at the club last season and the players we have now, you will see that a lot of things have changed. Yeah, we used to have Garnacho, who had attitude problems. We used to have Marcus Rashford. We used to have Jadon Sancho. We used to have what's his name again? Anthony Dos Santos. And I'll tell you something. No disrespect to these players. They are all talented players, very, very talented players. I feel like Jadon Sancho is quite talented. He is good on the ball. He can move the ball. He can dribble, beat one or two people. But what I think was wrong with Jadon Sancho was attitude. His attitude towards the game, and that his commitment to the game. I didn't think that he was committed enough to want to achieve a lot with playing football. Also, Marcus Rashford. I thought that Marcus Rashford, attitude-wise, he felt like he actually was supposed to be untouchable at Manchester United, and all of those things actually contributed to Marcus Rashford getting fed up with Manchester United. So guys, we are actually looking really, really good. We need a midfield. Our midfield is the midfield is very, very important for Manchester United. And if we get a proper box-to-box midfielder, a proper CDM, Manchester United will be dangerous if we get a proper CDM, because by that time we will be able to be playing out from the back. If you look at it right now, we don't play out from the back. We go long because we want to boycott any team attacking us in our own half of the field, because a lot of times we might just be giving away the balls. So when we don't have the ball in our own half, we create problems for the team in their own half, because we send the ball long, go meet them, and we attack them in their own half, try to win the ball back, recycle possession, and then go at them. And that is a masterclass, a beautiful way for Ruben Amorim to actually play. And Sonny Lamens have actually become a very, very instrumental player in that pattern of play, because both feet are good. He knows how to pick the ball with both feet, and that is actually very good. So we are looking at Manchester United coming out with the same players they played against Nottingham Forest. We are looking at them playing the same pattern against, the same player that played against Brighton and Hove Albion. We are looking at those same players come out and play against Nottingham Forest the same way. And I'm telling you that it is going to be exceptional to see Manchester United get that win. I am ecstatic about that, because if we get a win over Nottingham Forest, the Tottenham game, we would actually play it with a lot of confidence, relaxing. And you know, if we get to relax properly against Tottenham, we will not be under pressure. If we get to relax properly against Tottenham, we can get a win or a draw, whichever way. But I'm telling you that the Nottingham Forest game is the most important game right now, because this is what it is. We are in the top six and getting a win against Nottingham Forest would take us further into like the top 4, right? And it will be, we know how difficult the Tottenham game would be, because they have a very good manager who is doing something good at Tottenham. They have Thomas Frank, who has identified his players and is playing good football at Tottenham. And if we have that kind of encounter after Nottingham Forest, then we should know that we have to win that game. We have to win the Nottingham Forest game. It has to be, so that we will go to Tottenham relaxed, not under pressure, not like we will go to Tottenham relaxed and then play with grit. We'll play with grit, we'll play with and focus and perseverance, so that we don't have these people coming back at us. You know, we might not win all of the games, yeah, but we have to win most of the games to put us in a better position, right? Even if, look at Arsenal is 6 points in the top from second position. I think they are 6 points. If you look at Arsenal now, and I don't know, is it 6 points? Where is Arsenal? Where is Arsenal on the table? Where is Arsenal on the table right now? Okay, where is Arsenal on the table right now? I mean, how many points is Arsenal leading with on the table? Arsenal is 22 points and 6 points. Of course, Arsenal is 6 points off the second position Bournemouth, and they are 7 points off Tottenham, 8 and Man City. So they are 8 points off the off Manchester United. Arsenal is 6 points off the second place team Bournemouth, right? So if you look at it in that position, Manchester United might be able to get, Manchester United have 16 points. And with 16 points, if you look at it, if we get a win, that means we have 19, and 19 points can take us second to the table. If Bournemouth does not win and Tottenham has a slip up, Manchester United can get into the second. It can get in second, and that is massive for Ruben Amorim before December, because a lot of us talked about sacking Ruben Amorim by November. That Ruben Amorim was going to get his sack by November. A lot of Manchester United fans were actually very sure that they are going to Ruben Amorim was going to get sacked by November. And look at it, we are not even in November. If Ruben Amorim gets a win against Nottingham Forest, it means that Manchester United will climb into second position for the first time in a very long time. That is massive for a manager that has been written off. That is massive. That is actually really massive, and we have to give kudos to the manager. All of that pressure did not break him. We knew the noise Ruben Amorim was under. We knew the pressure he was under. A lot of noise. Now we are looking at Ruben Amorim touching distance to actually start mounting a title challenge. Touching distance, and if the board can actually support him in the January transfer window, get in a proper, because we hear that Manchester United is in talks with a lot of clubs for a CDM, a proper box-to-box midfielder. If we can get that in the January transfer window, I am telling you that Ruben Amorim, with the way he's managing his players, with the way he's managing the injury around his players, this guy can actually start making a claim He might start making a claim on that Premier League title. He might just start it. We all know what he did at Sporting CP. We know how he held the Portuguese league on the neck. We know. We are not writing this guy. We are not writing this guy off. So if Arsenal, if Arsenal actually make a little slip, if Arsenal makes that slip, I'm looking at this guy, because I'm telling you something, yeah? Ruben Amorim, I'm telling you something here. Ruben Amorim himself knows that any slip from him will take him out of the top four. I would actually reinvite the whole pressure on himself if he does not get a win to stay back in the top four. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everybody. I'm seeing you guys. Thank you for joining the live. If you are seeing my face for the first time, please click on the subscribe button. It's very important, because I'm not just broadcasting live. I also make a lot of videos around Manchester United. No, we give our pre-match analysis. We talk about everything Manchester United. You can click on the follow button, click on the subscribe button. You can also join the fan channel. If you join the fan channel, there are a lot of good things. When you join the fan channel, you have exclusive videos, you have trivials, you have predict and win with Elder, where you can actually win cash prizes. Also, you can also get, shout outs on your birthdays. You can get shout out on your anniversaries. You can get shout out on your baby's birthday. You could also actually advertise your product on this fan channel. We are getting a lot of views on this fan channel. We are getting a lot of recognition. So you can actually join the fan channel if you are an ardent Manchester United follower, because the game against Nottingham Forest, we are going to be making a video of predict and win with Elder, and it will be solely for those people who are members of this fan channel. Click on the subscribe button, click on the notification button, and also join the fan channel. Indashima Ngakruye, thank you so much. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thank you. Where are you streaming from? Please, guys, rep where you are streaming from. Rep your country. Here in DC, we physically fight when Arsenal players, my beloved team Arsenal. Okay, guys, rep where you are streaming from. You can tell me Washington DC. Nice one. Thank you for joining. You could actually become a fan of this, a member of this fan channel by clicking join, and also getting a yes, because you get a lot of shout outs. So guys, let us go. So if we look at what Ruben Amorim has done, the discipline he has instilled in the team, the direction that he has instilled in the team, and the play pattern, making Manchester United having an identity, a style of play that you could ascribe to the team, and and all of the tweaks and approaches he has done, it is quite interesting what Ruben Amorim has done. And this is actually, if he gets that win over Nottingham Forest, then it's a big statement, a very huge statement for Manchester United. Anthony Baimbakoroma, welcome. Sierra Leone. I think Anthony is the first Sierra Leonean I have seen on this channel. So you can do well to click on the subscribe button. Click on the subscribe button, click on the notification button every time we drop a video. For Manchester United, you are going to get it. Thank you so much. Anthony is the first person I am seeing from Sierra Leone. Ndashima Ngurukiye. Yes, Ngarukiye. Ndashima Ngarukiye. Welcome. Thank you so much. Manchester United will actually get the win over Arsenal in the next time we play them. I promise you that Manchester United will get the win over Arsenal. We've handed Chelsea their first league loss. We've handed Liverpool their first we've handed Liverpool their first Anfield loss. We are going to give Arsenal their loss at the Emirates. It is going to happen that way. Welcome. You are in Washington, D.C., and you are originally from Rwanda. Rwanda is we are brothers. I am streaming from Nigeria, and Rwanda is my brother. Thank you guys for joining. It's going to be a really interesting one. Also, you can send in your super chats, you can send in stickers, you can send in super thanks. We are here to give you all of what is going on around Manchester United. So guys, if we are okay with, if you have questions about the Nottingham Forest game, you can kindly send them in. Yes, if you have questions, I would appreciate to answer your questions. Ahmed Komoilov from Uzbekistan. I love your country, Uzbekistan. I love your country. I think Nigeria has played a match against Uzbekistan in the past. I love you. Welcome. Shout out and love to everybody in Uzbekistan. Shout out and love. Manchester United fans in Uzbekistan, I love you. My name is Elder, and I want you to tell people in Uzbekistan that Elder says, I love you all. I love you all from Uzbekistan. Yes. Thank you. So guys, you can also send super thanks, super chats, where we can actually have a very good discussion. Have you ever been to a Man United game? Yes, sir. I have been to a Manchester United game. So guys, thank you so much, Mark Hemingway. Thank you so much. I've been to a Manchester United game. Yes. I love you, Mark. I love you, Mark, for asking the question. I love you so much, Mark. I love you so much, Mark. I love you so much, Mark. I love you so much. I love you so much, Mark. So let's talk about, what we already know, what a win with Manchester United will do for us against against Nottingham Forest. A win against Nottingham Forest will do lots and lots for us. Yes, a win again. Yes. No, you cannot choose. We cannot choose one of the players, Mbeumo or Cunha. We cannot choose any of the players because the players are giving us what we need at Manchester United. Cunha is instrumental. Mbeumo is very important to Manchester United. They are both Manchester United fans. I love both of them. They are giving Manchester United a lot of good things at the club. So we cannot be choosing if Mbeumo or Cunha. They are actually Manchester United fans and Manchester United players, and they are giving us a lot and lots of good things. So guys, let us talk about the return of Lisandro Martinez. Ayo Fakiesi. Welcome Ayo. Yes, Ayo, your name means joy. Manchester United fans are happy. Big up. Give it up for Manchester United fans here. We are all happy. It's been interesting. It's been a beautiful month of October for Manchester United fans. We have three back-to-back wins. Don't joke with Manchester. Don't joke with Manchester United. Yes, it is glory, Man United. Glory, Man United. Glory, Man United. As the Reds go marching on. Say, take me home, United Road. See, take me home, where I belong, to Old Trafford, to see United. Take me home, United Road. We are a bigger club, yeah? We are a whatever you want to say. Manchester United lives in our bloodstream, yeah? Manchester United lives in our bloodstream. We love Manchester United. Woo! Yes. Ruben Amorim, he'll bring the glory back again. We'll back him from the stretch from end. Hey, Ruben Amorim, yeah. What's happening to your eyebrows, stitches? Yes, stitches here. Yeah, stitches. You know, it came from the game of football when I was very, very young. Yeah, it came from the game of football. Manchester United, our religion, our religion. We are disciples of Manchester United. Woohoo! So, guys, Lisandro Martinez is back. Right. Lisandro Martinez is back, and we are going to be looking at this the coming back of Lisandro Martinez. It feels like a new signing. It feels like we got a new player. It feels like we've signed a new player because we know what Lisandro Martinez gives to Manchester United. He is actually a very instrumental player to Manchester United. We cannot take that away. Now, the inclusion of Lisandro Martinez means that Ruben Amorim will bring up a chart on how to manage Lisandro Martinez so that he does not go injured again. So if we actually have him back and steady, it means that we might be seeing Luke Shaw take up the left wing back position, right? And we know the quality Luke Shaw gives in that left wing back position, right? And Licha is a very important player for Manchester United. Licha knows how to, Licha is press resistant, confident on the ball, picks out really good passes, and can play in those line splitting, defense splitting passes. We could see what he did against Manchester City when we played at the Etihad last season. You saw that ball to Ahmad, yeah? That's beautiful weighted pass to Ahmad, and how Ahmad took it comfortably and slot it into the back of the net. So that is something that we are going to get from Lisandro Martinez. We are also going to get a lot of diagonal passes. We are also going to get a lot of passes here we are going to get a lot of passes with Lisandro Martinez, and we can actually see Lisandro Martinez slotting into that midfield position in a time where it is needed, also playing to give Casemiro some form of solidity, and we can go ahead and push up because we have someone who can control the ball, who is defensively aware, who is offensively aware. And you saw the goal against Liverpool last season when Bruno played him in. We saw that. You saw how boom into the back of the Liverpool net. So this guy, if we look at all of this, we just know that the inclusion of Lisandro Martinez in the Manchester United team actually would be very, very, very instrumental, and we might just unlock that wing back position of Shaw. We know the type of crosses Shaw can put in, and we know that Benjamin Sesko will enjoy. He will have fun with those kind of crosses Shaw can put in, and how our manager would use Lisandro Martinez and Luke Shaw in that. Okay, let us see. Have you ever thought of becoming a Mokol Misa? I don't know that though. I don't know what that means. Licha will allow us push up and add defense into midfield press. Who is this? Me, like you spot on, yeah? You're spot on, mate. You're spot on, mate. You're spot on, mate. Manchester United looks good right now. You're spot on. Like, he could actually give us that extra man in the midfield and also give Manchester United that ability to push up. Yes, and we will go up there with confidence that we have something or somebody closing up the those channels in the midfield. And this is why I'm excited for Lisandro Martinez coming back. I am so excited, and we are going to see a lot of tactical innuendos. We are going to see a lot of tactical movements in the field of play, and we are going to confuse a lot of teams. I'm just excited for the future. As a Manchester United fan, I'm excited for the future. The future looks good, and now we have to start believing when Ruben Amorim came out to say that the good days are coming. He said it. In the last day of last season, he said that the bad days. He told us that the bad days are coming, and the bad days came. And now he came in to say the good days are coming, and we are seeing glimpses of the good days. We can put in 3 back-to-back wins, 4 back-to-back wins, 5 back-to-back wins, and the manager is looking really, really good. Manchester United is red. Manchester United is red. Woo! So guys, let us all calm down. Yes, Islam Minirov, welcome. One Premier League in a row. Who won 4 Premier Leagues in a row? Tell me in the Trash United. Okay, as actual someone from Manchester United is not blue. As actually someone from Manchester United, it's not blue. Well, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm a Manchester United fan, and I love my club. Woo-hoo! Leeds United, the club that does not have anything to do just to. Leeds United is always just talking because they happen to be privileged to be around Manchester United. But they are not that club to compete with Manchester United, and Leeds United should just, that is what Leeds United fans should do. Yes, keep quiet. All right now. All right. So guys, we are all seeing clearly what can happen with Manchester United putting wins together. We are actually really happy with all of the things Manchester United are doing. If you are here and you're seeing me for the first time, click on the subscribe button, click on the notification button. The banter is allowed, the fun is allowed. We can all do the banter here. And I would say it one more time. Leeds United fans, all right, so Manchester United fans, you can make all the noise you want to make. You have the right to make the noise. Your team is winning. You are in the top 6. Yes. And if you get a win over Nottingham Forest, you'll be in the top 4, and you can actually have that title push. And that white boy, why do Manchester United only celebrate winning small matches and no trophies, Lord? Okay, I don't know. That boy is supposed to be a Leeds United fan, and I don't know what he means by celebrating small matches and no trophies. I don't know. Have you been to United trophy room before? Have you been there? Oh, I'll tell you something, mate. Manchester United, it's nobody's mate. Yes, I'll tell you something, mate. Manchester United is nobody's mate. So guys, we are Manchester United fans, you just have to be happy. Yeah, you just have to be happy, right? And on Saturday, after we get the win over Nottingham Forest, I would bring out my speakers. We should start dancing. Come on, let's dance, yo. Let's dance, yo. Let's be happy, yo. Manchester United is the biggest club globally around the world. We are the biggest club, and Manchester United will give that league a push, a run. If Arsenal slips up, Manchester United is there to slip in. He's good. Yeah. Yes, Mubarak Hassan, I am back again. Yes. And we are actually giving the preview of the Manchester United. We are actually giving the preview of the Manchester United game against Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest has a new manager. I think this is the 3rd manager of the season, because they sacked Nuno Espirito Santo. They brought in Ange Postecoglou. They sacked him, and now they have Sean Dyche. And Sean Dyche actually will be looking like the manager who would come in and steady the ship, right? And ever since Sean Dyche has been at Nottingham Forest, I don't think he's won a game, right? He's not won a game, and Manchester United might just be handing him another loss. Yes, at the City Ground already. Nottingham Forest have lost 3 games, 3 home games this season. They've drawn 1 and won 1. So in about 5 home games, Nottingham Forest have just 1 win. And if we look at it, yeah, Manchester United on the back of three back-to-back wins, you know, and all the positivity at the club and the style at which Manchester United is playing. I'll tell you something here. Manchester United is not just winning games. They are winning games convincingly. Yeah, they are playing good football and winning games convincingly. Like they can play through the channels, they can play from the wing, they can play through the air. So they are actually very good on all rounds. You know, I think they've gotten set piece goals, right? Too. So they are actually, Manchester United is looking like a team that is building all round, and I think it's actually really interesting. It is a very good one. So I would like to take your predictions, but then let us talk about how Ruben Amorim has changed all of the things at the club. We remember the level of pressure Ruben Amorim was. Yeah, lads, that's the name of my street. I'm not giving my number, though. That's too much. What, guys? You guys should be very careful what you do here. All right. So like I said before, if you're seeing me for the first time, I'm a Manchester United fan through and through. So you can click on the subscribe button, click on the notification button. Whenever I drop a video, you are going to get it, right? So I love all of you. I love you guys that are here. I love you Arsenal fans who come for the banter. I love you Leeds United fans who come for the banter. I love you Liverpool fans who come for the banter. I also love you Chelsea fans. I love you Man City fans. I love all of you who come for the banter, because actually this is what makes our live fun. This is what makes this live broadcast really fun. And I've given you all of the information about Manchester United right now and what we expect of the team come Saturday. We are going to be playing really good football on Saturday, and you know, we actually have a boost in the team, you know, with Lisandro Martinez coming in. That is actually a massive boost. And I tell you that I'm beginning to trust more. I am beginning to trust more the Ineos and what they are doing. I'm going to give credit to Christopher Vivel. I'm going to give credit to Christopher Vivel. Amara. Wow, I don't understand that. Are you Nigerian? Okay, anyways, I'm going to give shout outs to Christopher Vivel. I'm going to give shout out to Omar Berada. I'm going to give shout outs to Jason Wilcox, because these guys actually have done really good job, right? They've done really good job, because we know that Ruben Amorim wanted Brian Mbeumo and Matheus Cunha, and they got those two players in. We know that Ruben Amorim wanted what's his name, Oli Watkins, but then the board wanted Benjamin Sesko, and they got in Benjamin Sesko, and that was really instrumental. The board also wanted what's his name, Emi Martinez. But Ruben Amorim wanted Emi Martinez, and the board wanted Sani Lamens. And when you look at it, Sani Lamens has really proven a good buy for Manchester United. So on this note, you have to give credit to Christopher Vivel. You have to give credit to Jason Wilcox and Omar Berada. They've done absolutely well for Manchester United. You are the second person I'm seeing from Sierra Leone, Amara. Welcome, my Sierra Leonean people. I love you all. I love you, Sierra Leoneans. I love you all. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. So guys, you know, we have to give credit to the board for the signings they have done. They've done really good signings, young players who have come into the club and have slotted in very well. I love the signings they've done. And also give credit to Ruben Amorim. The players they have brought him, you know, the board has brought in players, and Ruben Amorim has actually fine-tune these players, make them better. Look at what Benjamin Sesko is doing with Manchester United. I know the goals are not coming thick and fast, but he's an instrumental player to Manchester United up there. How he holds up play and how he plays in the players from the channels. And I'll tell you something, if we compare Benjamin Sesko to Rasmus Højlund, we will know that Benjamin Sesko is a far better player than Rasmus Højlund, a far better player. He gives Manchester United lots and lots of width going up there. He's better, because we knew when we played balls into Rasmus Højlund, it was difficult for him to control those balls and actually play in, it was difficult for him to control those balls and actually play in other people. And I think that it wasn't good enough. So, but if you see Benjamin Sesko now, Benjamin Sesko gets those balls, welcomes them properly, plays in other people, give the wingers the ability to run in. And that is beautiful for Benjamin Sesko. So I thought that Benjamin Sesko is a far better player when it comes to Manchester United and how we play than Rasmus Højlund. So I wish Rasmus Højlund well at Napoli. I think that he's better off there, but Benjamin Sesko is giving Manchester United a lot more. So I'm going to go with that. And also I'm going to look at how Sani Lamens have proven to be very good. Last season in the top 10 European league, Sani Lamens made most saves, and I'm going to tell you that he is actually very good shot stopper. One-on-one situations, he's actually very good, and he has that very fine instincts when it comes to penalty shootouts. He can actually get into those spaces. So guys, I think that Manchester United is doing really well when it comes to recruitment. All of the recruitments this season have actually been bang on. So we are going to give credit to the board, give credit to the manager, and all of them. So it is actually really beautiful, and it's actually really beautiful. So guys, I think we've finished. Manchester United is definitely finishing top 4. However you look at it, Manchester United is definitely finishing top 4. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. Manchester United is actually finishing top 4. If you're seeing my face for the first time, click the subscribe button, click on the notification button. You can send in super chats, you can send in stickers, you can send in your super thanks. You deserve a shout out, you get the shout out. Actually, we are not going to, I'm telling you that Manchester United is not going for the Europa League. We are going to the Champions League. You heard it here first. You're going to make reference to this live broadcast. You heard it here first. Manchester United will be going clearly into the European football, which is the European Champions League. We are the champions. We are going there. No matter how you look at it, no matter how you want to look at it, Manchester United, we are going into the top 4, right? And it's looking good for us already. Yes, the game against Nottingham Forest, we should be getting a win. So guys, let us get your prediction in the game against Nottingham Forest. What do you think? I would like to get your predictions. What do you think that Manchester United? You say, I very much agree with you on Sesko and Rasmus. Sesko is an upgrade to Ral. Yes, however, it is easy to identify the areas that we need to be strengthened. Like I said before, we have to strengthen our wing back positions. We have to actually get in a proper box-to-box midfielder, a CDM. I think that if we get a CDM, a good CDM, and a proper box-to-box midfielder, I don't think that we would have. Casemiro might just take a pay cut and get 1 extra year at Manchester United just to be an understudy. I love how he plays football. I enjoy how he does it. And Nyoko says, by Saturday we will be second in the table. Glory United. I love that. I love that belief. I like that energy. We are going to be second in the by the weekend. Yes, on Saturday we will get the win over Nottingham Forest, and Manchester United will be second. And that will be the first time in a very long time Manchester United sitting in a very familiar position, right? That is a very familiar position where we usually see Manchester United in the second position. And if Arsenal decides to slip up, we go top of the league. Where do you think Manchester United is finishing second or first? You heard it here first. We are in the top 4. So we will go from, Manchester United will go from 3, 2, 1. I know you don't like to hear that, but then that is my opinion. And my opinion most of the times have turned out to be the right ones. So salute. We will be back. We'll be here on Saturday also after the game. And I want to hear what you gotta say. Nottingham Forest is not that team that they looked like last season. The team is poor. You get the team is poor, right? The team is not performing right now. My prediction for Saturday will be United 3-1. Well, I want a clean sheet. I want a clean sheet for Sunny Lamens. So I would take a 2-0, 3-0 victory. I want clean sheet for Sunny Lamens. I want Sunny Lamens to actually compete for the Golden Glove. So if I come to the end of the season, you will win the league. I'm not saying we are going to win the league, bruh. That is not what I'm talking about. I'm saying that Manchester United can push. We have the right to push. If we are in the third, if we are third on the league table, why can't we push? We have the right to push. So you don't. If we get into the third position in the league, why can't we push for the league? Who says we cannot go for it? What's giving you the idea that Manchester United cannot go for the league if we find ourselves in the third position, in the fourth position? Why can't we dream? Why can't we dream? Allow us, come on. Even being sixth right now could be considered a dream. But let us dream, man. Let us dream. Dreaming is free. We don't have to pay now. Come on. Manchester United can dream. Our fans can dream. And we will go all out for the league. Amorim resumed before Mainoo was exceptional. He is the best man for the job. Yes, sir. Yes, Sir Edward. Yes, sir. His resume was excellent. And that's the reason why I constantly backed him. All right, let's talk about some of the players that wants to leave the club. We talk about Joshua Zirkzee. Let's talk about Kobbie Mainoo. Let's talk about these two players. You know, Kobbie Mainoo is 20. Joshua Zirkzee, I think 22 or 23. And they want to get playing time so that they could go to the World Cup. And come January, they would be putting in transfer requests. And I hear that the club is ready to actually stop them. Yes, you know, the club is ready to stop them. And the reason why the club is ready to stop them is this. I think that Ruben Amorim believes so much in Kobbie Mainoo and Joshua Zirkzee. And the FA Cup will be coming soon. And also we are looking at Brian Mbeumo, Amad Diallo, and Nunes Mazraoui going for the AFCON. So if they leave for the AFCON, we will need depth in the squad, you know, because we will need, we are sure going to need depth in the squad. We are also going to be in the FA Cup, and I don't think that Ruben Amorim wants to joke with the FA Cup. So this squad depth is very, very important. We know that the level might drop, but I know that Kobbie Mainoo is an intelligent player who can actually start living up to the hype that he's getting. Ruben Amorim believes in him. Ruben Amorim stopped him the first time from leaving the club. Ruben Amorim will stop him again. And also Ruben Amorim will stop Joshua Zirkzee from leaving the club. Because when we look at Joshua Zirkzee, he's match rusty. And giving him a little bit of game time. The reason why these guys are not playing actually from the start of the season is that Manchester United have been losing games. So Ruben Amorim needs to be winning games. And we saw that with winning 3-0, he brought in Joshua Zirkzee and Kobbie Mainoo at around 70 minutes. He brought in Joshua Zirkzee. He wanted to give them as much time as possible. We know that bringing them saw a massive drop in quality when where Manchester United was playing. But I thought that you know, if you keep giving them those little game times, they would actually live up to it. I saw Kobbie Mainoo grew into the game against Brighton. You know, after they got those 2 goals, I saw Kobbie Mainoo grow into it and started making good claim for himself. And I thought that was fantastic. from Kobe Mainoo. It was fantastic for me. So if I look at it properly, I would agree that, you know, we should not be selling those players or letting them leave Manchester United, whether on loan or anywhere. We cannot be letting them leave at this point in time. They have to be at the club because they will be very instrumental and important to Ruben Amorim going further into the season, because we are playing one game a week. I don't see any reason why we should be taking off players who are performing week in, week out to bring in players just to give them game time, because bringing in these players might actually change the focus, the dynamism, and the consistency of the team. When you start reshuffling these players, the rhythm might you might just cut off that rhythm. So Ruben Amorim wants to maintain the rhythm while introducing these players gradually. And we know that, I know the quality of Zexi. I know his quality. I know he's training very hard. And I know that he can actually live up to his quality. And also Kobe Mainoo, we know what Kobe Mainoo was doing before Ruben Amorim came in. The system changed. Kobe Mainoo had to evolve. And, you know, a lot of people talking about Kobe Mainoo. See, the system changed in the English national team. The English national team with Thomas Tuchel, the system changed. At Manchester United, the system also changed. So Kobe Mainoo happened to be one of those people who would bear the brunt of the change of system in both the national team and in the Premier League. So what I expect Kobe Mainoo to do is be patient, because he's a talented player and he needs to work really hard. Ruben Amorim has said it. If I look at Kobe Mainoo, I see Kobe Mainoo playing in that number 10 position, and he has to be very strong also to play in that box-to-box position, because he's very good on the ball. He's very good carrying the ball. He picks out, he can do 1-2 passes very, very good. He has eyes for goals also. So I think he's young, and for me, I think he has to concentrate. I think he has to concentrate more on becoming a better player, developing himself. 4 years from now, Kobe Mainoo will be 24 and he will go to the World Cup. 8 years, he will be 28 and he can still go to the World Cup. Even at 32, he can still go to it. So he has like three World Cup to attend if he misses this one. So I think Kobe Mainoo should be focused more on developing himself, becoming a fully developed player, than actually being, you know, a lot of times we see him perform and we say, oh, a 20-year-old, a 19-year-old. No, you can actually become fully developed, you know, 21, 22, become fully developed, become fully confident in your abilities. And then, because at this time, Kobe Mainoo, if you rush his development, he might just you might just be making a mistake. We saw a lot of players whom actually rushed their development and the mistakes came. I can tell you, Federico Macheda was looking a very good player for Manchester United. Gabriel Oberton was looking really good player coming from the academy. But these guys, I think that their development were rushed and they missed it. So Ruben Amorim wants to manage these talents and don't rush their development. You know, give them that time to develop mentally. It's very important to develop mentally. And when you develop mentally, it actually translates to how your gameplay on the field of play. And I know that a lot of people will tell you, give him game time, give him game time. Yes, it is important to give a player game time, but also it is important to actually develop the player's mental ability. He has to be able to handle, he has to be able to handle disappointments. He has to be able to handle them and take them in as a professional. This is very instrumental, so that even on the field of play, there are times you have to be rational in the field of play. And this is why I think that it is very instrumental that Kobe Mainoo remains at Manchester United, develop under Ruben Amorim. This is a manager that wants longevity. This is a manager that is keen on longevity. And if we actually give Ruben Amorim the time to groom all of these players, you see them performing longer than we expect them. Look at Mason Mount. Look at the way he's managing Mason Mount. Mason Mount is an injury-prone player but Ruben Amorim is trying his best to make sure that even if he gets injured, he will not stay off for a very long time. Let's see what these guys are saying. Okay, he says Those days are gone, my friends. I'm sorry, Arsenal, City, and Liverpool will take top in my opinion, but I don't know who finishes fourth will be closed. All right. So I says, bring in, please come back, Ronnie Wan-Bissaka. Wow. We need to win the next 2 games before the transfer window. If United finishes in the Europa League or Conference League positions, would you say that's... I can never say it's a good season. I will never say it's a good season. We are not Conference League material. No. Listen, no matter how down Manchester United goes, we are not Conference League material. We should be playing in the Champions League. Yes, call me anything you want to call me. Why would Manchester United be playing in the Conference League? What is Conference League? I actually took, listen, Sir Alex Ferguson qualified most times to play in the Europa League after they crash out of the Champions League. We did not see him go for it. We saw Manchester United crash out of the Europa League just to maintain focus in the Premier League, right? And that has built me. That has been embedded in me. I don't want to be watching Europa League matches. You know, I don't want to. I know that times have changed, right? But I am an old school Manchester United fan who saw Manchester United boycott Europa League just to focus on the league and the FA Cup, right? And if Ruben Amorim is to be that top manager, why am I supposed to be bothered about the Europa League when there is a league higher than that, where Manchester United have tried? We have 3 European trophies, which is the Champions League trophies, right? We can go for the 4th one. So why should I be concentrated on a Europa League? Why should I actually start making a claim for Europa League, telling people, oh, I have all the cups in Europe? That's what Chelsea fans are always doing. They go to a 3rd tier competition, win the Conference League, and tell you, hey, listen, in Europe, I have all the cup. You're playing 3rd tier competitions. You're playing 2nd tier. You're playing in the Europa League, and you're coming to, I have a Europa League competition. Real Madrid cannot boast of a Europa League competition, a Europa League cup. Real Madrid cannot boast of a Conference League cup. Why? Because they are top. They are top. And the cups that matters are the UEFA Champions League and the Spanish La Liga for Real Madrid. And that should be the same for Manchester United. The cups that should matter should be the Premier League and the Champions League. What is the Europa League? What is the Conference League? I am not saying that Manchester United cannot play in the Europa League, but let us leave that for Aston Villa. With all due respect, let's leave it for Everton. Let's leave it for Fulham. We should be competing. We should be competing in the European Champions League. Right? So I cannot call it a good season. Thank you. I cannot. I want Champions League football. It does not mean that if Manchester United qualifies for Europa League, I am not going to watch the games. Yes, I'll watch the games. I'm a United fan. I would give my analysis and all of that. But I don't want my club playing in Europa League when we can play in the Champions League and get to the semi-finals, get to the quarterfinals. Why would I be wanting to play in the Europa League? Why? Are we buying a midfielder in January? Yes. Ineos says they are going to get in. See, guys, I am stressing to read all of these comments. You can send in super chats. Ed Jonah, Emma Binu, join the fan channel. Send in super chats. It makes it bolder. I can read it without. I can boycott other people's question and read your own. So, are we buying a midfielder in January? Yes. Ineos has said that he has no reason to change the team. We play exactly my point. Yeah. Edward, everyone said Mount was a bad boy. Nah, see, we saw Mount play for Chelsea. We saw the quality. Mount is not old. Mount is not. I don't think Mount is out of the league yet to write him off. Mount is very instrumental to Ruben Amorim. Mount is very instrumental to Manchester United squad, and we need him. He presses really well. He presses better than Cunha. He presses better than Benjamin Sesko. We need him. He has eyes for goals. He's a very good number 10. He can put in those passes, get those assists. So Mount is really good. Everyone, okay. If we want to plan our future with Mainoo, don't you think it's wiser to loan him out to develop instead of sitting on the bench? Ruben Amorim wants this guy. Ruben wants him. Ruben wants to develop him himself. this is the manager of Manchester United. And if Ruben Amorim is going to stay as long as 3 years at the club, then I don't think that Mainoo should be going anywhere. Stay with the manager, develop under the manager. He has said it that there will be time, there will be games for you. There will be games for you. So I think that he should stay and actually listen. We have FA Cups coming, and if we let Mainoo go, we are short of players, because as we look at it, if we look at it properly, we are short of players in different channels, and we don't have squad depth, so we cannot be letting Mainoo go in January. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I mean, you finished 15th last season, so I thought you would say that's a good season. No, I know why I finished 15th. I know the problem that at Manchester United, why we finished 15th. Ruben Amorim came in at the time, and Ruben Amorim made it clear. Ruben Amorim came in at the time. Ruben Amorim made it really clear. Ruben Amorim made it really, really clear that he was giving up on the Premier League. Ruben made it really clear that he was giving up on the Premier League. He said it very clearly. He said Manchester United, win or lose, will not be relegated. Manchester United, win or lose, will not end top of the table, right? Why don't I concentrate on the easiest way to get into Europe, which is the Europa League? And I thought that it was a miracle for Ruben Amorim to play the Europa League final with the players we had at the time. I thought it was a miracle. It was a 1-0 game. I thought that Ruben Amorim did his best to win that cup. But now, as at now, I cannot say that we should be finishing Conference League football. No, I am not a party to that, because I know what the club represents. I know the amount of money we spend trying to get players, and we should not be a club that will be looking at going to the Europa League every season. Champions League is what the manager Alex Ferguson has made Manchester United fans accustomed to. So we should maintain that high standard instead of letting it go low because of the kind of players we have, right? What is this now? Right? We cannot let it go low of the kind of players we have at the club. So guys, let us get it right. Yeah, we are in deficit in the Champions League. We should have won 6 trophies by now. During our inclusion, we're regular favorites. And also, Mount is ex-player, wealth of experience. Ruben Amorim needs to sign some players, confident from then off. Okay. Depth will cost money. Hi, Elder TV. Welcome, Naeem. Ruben Amorim needs to think wisely about his signs. Sorry if I'm late. I was busy in FPL. All right, guys, just selecting my. All right, guys. See, listen, guys. We are here to do this between us. We are here to do this between us. It is you and me, right? And I love your contributions. I love your contributions so much. So, guys, I'm telling you, Manchester United, a fourth place finish for Manchester United is the least that we can take. A 4th place finish. We have the quality to go back to Champions League football. And if we go back to Champions League football, we can get in players. We will attract a lot of good players. So if Manchester United can, with ending 15th last season, we ended 15th last season. If we ended 15th last season and we are going to be playing in the European setup, we should be playing a Champions League football. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted. All of that. Guy, in my fantasy league, I got Mbuemo and Bruno as Europe and African draw. Oh well, thank you. So guys, let us. I think that we should be more concerned about playing in the Champions League and playing one Europa League that actually makes you play lots of games before you even get to the semi-final. No, I don't want that. Let us play in the Champions League. We are supposed to be competing with the best, among the best, because we are the best. Right? We have to be in the Champions League. So guys, I thank everyone who's joined the live. kindly click on the subscribe button if you're seeing me for the first time. And you know, we come live every other day to discuss different topics about Manchester United. So kindly click on the live, kindly click on the subscribe button, you click on the notification button. Listen, in the members channel, because there are videos which are members only, and there are a lot of discussions going on there. There are videos where we have members only, and to be a member of this fan channel, you have to join. You have to click the join, you know, join the members channel, and we have lots of goodies there. We can give you shout outs for, you know, we can do adverts for you. We can also, you know, give wedding anniversaries, birthdays, you know, children birthdays. We can give you a shout out, create a video for you, specifically for you as a member, and give you shout out. Also, you get to get customized stickers. Yeah, you get to get customized stickers and all of that. So guys, thank you so much for joining. You know, click the subscribe button, you know, click the notification button to get all of the videos when I drop them. What's your reaction if United finishes second in the league and won the FA Cup? Good season. Good season. And not because of the FA Cup. We want European football. If Manchester United is able, if Ruben Amorim is able to get an FA Cup win, good. But I don't want to be sixth with an FA Cup. No, I don't want. I don't want to be playing in the European. No, I want a Champions League, an FA Cup will be the icing on the cake, and that is it. I don't think we are good enough for CL football. Then you are not a Manchester United fan if you say you don't think that we are good enough for UCL football. Do you know, what do you mean by good enough for UCL football? We are good enough for UCL football. We do not have that squad depth, and that is what money will buy. And if we qualify for Champions League, the board knows that they are going to get money, so they are investing. They have to get in players. I don't understand what you mean by that, though. We are not good for UCL. No, don't say that again. I don't think we are good for you. It's just maybe one or more summer. No, don't give me that. Don't give me that. We have less than 2 years to start playing in Europe. If we get into Europe this season, it's massive for us. It's massive. We are getting them. We are going to be attracting players. You cannot be prudent all of the time. You have to be ambitious. You cannot be prudent all of the time. There is nothing wrong with Manchester United winning the league this season. There is nothing wrong with it. This is not all about following what the pundits are saying. The Premier League is difficult and all of that. If Ruben Amorim can maneuver his way to win the league this season, what is wrong with that? Nothing. It means the manager is good enough. It means the squad is good enough. Allow me dream. This is beautiful. It's embarrassing. It's been normalized, but I refuse to believe we are not a top club. Exactly. Refuse it. Refuse it, bro. This is not about you want to be modest. No, refuse it. We are a top club. We are a top club. So all we need to do is spend money in the transfer window. We have a top manager in the league. We have a top manager at Manchester United. What makes a team a top team? It is winning matches. And if we are winning matches and it gets us into the top 4 in the EPL, why can't we have a European football? I don't understand that. Bro, for me, United is good enough for the Champions League. Clear. I think for me, in UCL phase, we will finish 8th or 9th in the UCL phase, but maybe we will be stopped quarterfinal, in my opinion. No doubt, I'm just coming from a realistic point of view based on the last 2 seasons. You cannot be basing Manchester United on the last 2 seasons, and I will give you the reason why. The reason why you cannot be basing Manchester United on the last 2 seasons is the manager have changed. The players are no longer the players from last 2 seasons. Get it? Though we have some of these players from last 2 seasons, but we have the chunk of our attack different from the players that played in the last 2 seasons. Last season, we were with Garnacho, we were with Anthony, we were with Sancho, we were with Rashford, and all of that. And Rasmus, look at it, Rasmus. Garnacho is no longer at the club. Sancho is no longer at the club. Marcus Rashford is no longer at the club. Anthony is no longer at the club. And Rasmus is no longer at the club. We have Cunha. We have Mbeumo. We have Benjamin Sesko. We have Mason Mount. And we have Amad Diallo. You can see the difference. It is clear. Now we have Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes playing in the middle of the park. Now look at the defense. We have a growing defense and we have a different goalkeeper. So you cannot be judging Manchester United with the past because things are different at the club now. So you have to be judging Manchester United with what you are seeing right now, not what happened 2 years ago with Eric Ten Hag. We don't have Eric Ten Hag in the club anymore. We don't have Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo in the club anymore. We don't have Pastor Fred. We don't have Scott McTominay. We don't have these players in the club anymore. So it is what you are seeing Ruben Amorim do this season that would actually give you an idea of what might happen in the next couple of seasons. Ahmad is going back home to Sunderland. Anyways, that's your problem. Ahmad is getting a new contract at Manchester United. So guys, let us be very, if you are being realistic, then you should not be judging Manchester United with what happened in the past. You cannot. If you are being realistic, a lot has changed at the club. The mentality is different. The discipline is different. The ambition is different. We are not, you look at it, you could see how joyous Eric Ten Hag was with winning Carabao Cup. You could see he was actually backing himself up with winning an FA Cup. This is not the level where Manchester United should be. Manchester United should not be that club. Listen, FA Cup should be winning an FA Cup should be a consolation to Manchester United if we don't get the league. It should be that. It should be a consolation. Winning the Carabao Cup should be a consolation. Like, okay, we had something to celebrate in the club. We celebrated something, right? Not it being the main ambition. It shouldn't be the main ambition. The main ambition should be playing in the Champions League, winning the Champions League or winning the Premier League. That is the main ambition for Manchester United. That should be the main ambition for Manchester United. There's no more excuses with only the league as priority. That's one, sometimes 2 matches per week. It's in our hands. Arsenal, we are lucky to beat us. Who is this guy? Who said this? RIC. You are a true Manchester United fan. I'm going to say that. You are a true Manchester United fan. They now have desire. Yes. You are a true Manchester United fan, Rick. You're a true Manchester United fan. We cannot be. Listen. We cannot look. Listen, the managers in the past destroyed the mentality of the fans. The managers in the past destroyed the mentality of the fans. And sometimes I wondered why Manchester United fans were celebrating FA Cup like they won the league. How are you doing that? How are you doing that? We cannot be ending 10th on the table and we are winning an FA Cup and we are proud. No. You cannot be winning a Carabao Cup and be beating your chest. No. These are consolations. We should be hitting our chest that we are going to Champions League next season. We should be hitting our chest that we are winning the Champions League or we are winning the Premier League. We should not be beating our chest that we qualified for Europa League. That is not where we belong. We should be competing with Real Madrid, with Barcelona, with Juventus, with Bayern Munich. That is where we belong. That these other managers came in and actually ruptured the ego of Manchester United fans does not mean that we have to settle. It does not mean that. Eric Ten Hag was big problem. He ruined Ole beautiful team. Ole team almost won Europa League and even destroyed PSG in the UCL second leg. Ole played attacking football. You know, Ole played an attacking football, which was really, really pleasing in the eyes. And I thought that with a lot more experience, Ole would have become a very good manager at Manchester United because the brand of football he played guaranteed that Manchester United was going to get goals, right? And I thought that the level of the defense was the Ole's undoing. Yeah, he didn't have really good defenders, right? And I thought that the board also was a problem to Ole, because Ole was a good scout. You know, he had eyes for upcoming players who would have been really, really good at Manchester United. Yes, you know, Ole pointed out the likes of Erling Haaland, the likes of Jude Bellingham. You know, he pointed out a lot of youngsters who would have been really, really instrumental to Manchester United. But the board at the time, Glazers, were not ready actually to look at those type of signings, because they actually wanted to make money off the club. And you know, wanting to make money off the club meant that you have to be getting in marquee signings, and that is why we saw players like Cristiano Ronaldo come to the club, and players like Edison Cavani, Falcao, or Di Maria, and all of those kind of players coming to the club, because they gave the club some sort of good PR and also helped the club make some money, right? But it was not. This was not the trajectory at which Manchester United should have gone, right? We would have gone getting those kind of players Ole talked about. And by now, imagine by now having Jude Bellingham in the Manchester United team. Imagine by now having Erling Haaland in the Manchester United team. Imagine by now having some of these players come play for Manchester United. You know, the trajectory would have been different. We have built on a long time ago. We would have been looking very good. But then, you know, it is late than never. We are building now under Ruben Amorim. They are identifying really good players. Look at Sani Lamens. Who knew Sani Lamens last season? Nobody. But he has come into the club and he has fit in very, very well. And this was what Ole was trying to do. Look at Jude Bellingham. In fact, in all of the signings, in all of the potential signings, Ole pointed at, I thought that Jude Bellingham was one of the best signings he would have made if he was actually allowed to get this guy. I thought he would have been at least he's an English boy playing for Manchester United and playing with that level of we would have been very, very good. You know, Jude Bellingham, he would have come in at the time where Pogba was at Manchester United, you know, and we would have had, you know, Marcus Rashford was actually playing good football at the time. Marcus Rashford would have been very, very instrumental, you know, and we had Mason Greenwood at the time, you know, all of that. I just felt like Ole had poor man management. He didn't manage his players very well. Okay, he was looking like a man that was at the beck and call of his players. He wanted to be the good guy and all of that, and you know, that brought in some form of indiscipline to the club. And he lost, I think at a point, Ole lost the dressing room and all of that. But then I thought that he would have helped us sign some really good players. But then with Ruben Amorim now, I think Ruben Amorim looks like a better manager. He is more disciplined, he is more determined, and he is a lot more focused, you know. He's not listening. I think Erik ten Hag did a lot of damage to Manchester United. A lot of damage. Erik ten Hag did loads and loads of damage to Manchester United. I'm going to tell you why. When we look at Erik ten Hag, what he did, bringing in the level of the kind of players he brought in, and I think the guy has to be arrested even. I think the guy has to be arrested even. We are 6 points up off the top spot. Watch this space. Fingers crossed. No major injuries. Yes, I agree with you, Rick. I agree with you. So now, if you look at what Erik ten Hag did at the club, he destroyed the club. He destroyed Manchester United. And if we did not get him off quickly, he would have destroyed a lot more things. Hey, did you notice something? Jose Mourinho won the Europa League to United and second in the league. Imagine if Glazers didn't sack him too early. Like I said before, you know, the Europa League wasn't my problem. I was happy with the fact that we ended second on the league under Jose Mourinho, and I thought that Manchester United would have gone further to do better. But you know, Mourinho is a football coach. The Glazers are not football people. They are business people looking for ways to make money. We understood. You heard what Jurgen Klopp came out to say the other time when Manchester United approached him. He was talking about football, and these guys were talking about money. These guys were talking about bring this person, and we make this money, and we make this money. He was talking about football. So you saw the difference, right? You saw the difference. So I think that that actually shaped us. That is the shaping for us, Manchester United fans. We understood that Glazers was not all about the performances on the pitch. Glazers were more of the kind of people who wanted to get to just get money off the club, you know, get out millions of dollars off the club and enjoy their yacht, you know, drive to different places, you know, have fun, you know, all of that. And the club keeps suffering, the fans keep suffering. Listen, there are people who go into the Old Trafford every day buying season ticket and all of that, and not getting value for their money, and that's heartbreaking for a Manchester United fan. ETH was garbage, yes. You could tell from the rubbish he spoke in interviews. Good, see, Eric Ten Hag messed up Manchester United. He messed up Manchester United real bad. He had no ideas. He was listening to the fans. Imagine Eric Ten Hag listening to the fans. If some people come out to say, oh, you are supposed to be playing 4-2-3-1, and Eric Ten Hag comes out the next game with a 4-2-3-1 formation, and somebody comes out and say you are supposed to be playing 5-3-2, Eric Ten Hag goes ahead to come out next time playing 5-3-2. We didn't have an identity under Eric Ten Hag. We couldn't play football under Eric Ten Hag, and that became a very big problem for Manchester United. And that all of these things are beginning to stop. People say that Ruben Amorim is a very proud coach and all of that. I'm going to take Ruben Amorim 100% times over Eric Ten Hag, because this is pragmatism. A coach that understands what he wants, a coach that believes in his philosophy. He's not changing it. He's not changing it for you. He has an idea of what he wants to achieve. He knows that this is achievable, and he's going for it, and that is clear. So I'm going to pick Ruben Amorim. Look at how he handled. Which manager do you think would have come to England to tell Marcus Rashford to sit Marcus Rashford on the bench or loan Marcus Rashford out? But it was clear. The manager had an agreement with the owners of the club. This is what I want to do, and if you cannot allow me to do what I want to do, then you should let me go. And that was it. And I love how Ruben Amorim has handled everything, even while he was under pressure. Even while Ruben Amorim was under pressure, the whole noise around him, Ruben made sure that he handled everything the way a top manager should. And I'll tell you something, in the next 2-3 years from now, we are going to be adoring Ruben Amorim the way we adored Sir Alex Ferguson. I'm telling you that. Glazers are greedy. I don't know why Glazers joined United as their owner. See, listen, I don't want to talk about the Glazers. You know, the Glazers have actually messed up the club ever since they joined the club. The club has been in shambles, you know, and it started under Sir Alex Ferguson, and we understood why Sir Alex Ferguson had to resign from football at the time, because, you know, a club being run like that can actually cause problems for the manager, and he has had a very good CV at the club. He's actually one of the greatest managers ever to grace football, and he had to leave after winning that title 2013. He had to actually bow out, because that was the best we could do for ourselves. But then, you know, Sir Alex Ferguson was the legacy at Manchester United, and it was expected that if the minute he leaves the club was going to go down, because his impact will not be there anymore. You can only go to him for advices. He does not have the power to make decisions at the club anymore. If you look at all of the very good decisions that was made at the club, Sir Alex Ferguson was at the helm of it. Look at Carrington today. Sir Alex Ferguson was the idea behind the building of Carrington, and look at how he helped Manchester United players training and all of those things. And today, Sir Jim Ratcliffe has come in. He has renovated the place. It looks really good. Manchester United players are actually going to be enjoying training at Carrington, and also all of that will translate to very good games for Manchester United. So yeah, Harry Maguire, our clutch defender. Harry Maguire, our slab head. Harry Maguire, he is the GOAT. Harry Maguire has been fantastic. You know, I thought that when he had the armband, it was too heavy on him. That is my belief. The armband was so heavy on Harry Maguire, and removing that armband actually gave Maguire some zeal and some power to fight. It gave him some power to fight. So it gave him ability to fight for his place. And I love Harry Maguire's spirit, because he actually was ready to fight for his place. He didn't want to leave, and we saw it when he didn't want to leave. We saw it when West Ham came calling. He didn't want to leave the club. He wanted to fight for his place. He knew he knew his abilities, and he wanted to make sure that he gave every part of himself to Manchester United. I would actually let Martinez play, not Maguire, bro. Listen, Martinez and Maguire don't play. They don't play the same places. Martinez and Harry Maguire don't play the same places. Martinez plays in the under Ruben Amorim has played in this part. That is the left side of the center back. That is where Martinez has played. Where we see Luke Shaw playing, that is where Martinez has always played, right? And if Martinez comes in, he's training right now. Yeah, Martinez is training. Martinez is training right now. And if Martinez comes back to the fold, if he comes back to the fold, what we'll see is we might just see Luke Shaw going over we might just see Luke Shaw going over to the wing back position. And if he takes up that wing back position, we will see Patrick Dogu trying to develop himself, because he should be developing himself, else he will not be playing first team football anymore. If we look at the goal against Liverpool, Patrick Dogu was instrumental. He was actually instrumental to the goal the Liverpool scored against Manchester United. If we look at the Brighton first goal, Patrick Dogu also was instrumental to bringing down I think Minte was instrumental at bringing down Minte. First of all, he lost the ball. He gave a very abysmal pass and that had Minte dislodge it and take it down to Manchester United. I felt like Patrick Dogu should have stood his feet, and the ball was running away from Minte, and the goalkeeper would have collected the ball. But however, Dogu, I don't know if it is inexperience or something in him actually makes him fall short. Yes, and that I think that he should be working much more on his passing and his crossing. These two things let Dogu down a lot. Yes, Martinez coming in is like a new signing. I'm going to say it often. Martinez coming into Manchester United looks like a new signing. It looks like Manchester United getting a new signing, and it is very, very important that he comes in at this time where all confidence is high and all of that. It would help him kick in, like it will help him get in easily. And Harry Maguire, whenever Manchester United is to play the low block, I think that is where we should see Harry Maguire, because he can be very instrumental there. So guys, if you're seeing my face for the first time, you're joining this channel for the first time, you're seeing this live broadcast for the first time, kindly click on the subscribe button, click the subscribe button, click the notification button. You can send in super thanks, super chats, you can send in stickers and all of that. And Manchester United this place is all about Manchester United. We discuss Manchester United in and out. Give the like. You can give the live broadcast a thumbs up, and also let us just you can send in your super thanks, super chats, all of that. Licha is back. We do not know much about Harry Maguire and Mason Mount. Also, we think that Nus Mazraoui is back. And tomorrow we'll be discussing Amad Diallo, Brian Mbumo, and Nus Mazraoui, who will be going for the African Cup of Nations, and how Manchester United, Ruben Amorim, can fit in without these players. We know that they are very instrumental to Manchester United. We know how good these players are to Ruben Amorim, and we know that missing them for a month or two will have Manchester United playing about 6 games before they return, and how are we going to cope with those 6 games? What are the which fixtures are we going to be having without them? We'll be looking all of these things up tomorrow. I would love for you guys to join tomorrow. It has been an interesting broadcast with you guys. We are actually doing really well on this broadcast. I love your contributions. I love your interactions. They are actually one of the best. This is one of the best Manchester United fan channel. You know, we actually accept other club fans to come here. You banter us, you know, we actually enjoy all of the banter. We actually enjoy all of the news. Thank you guys for all of your contributions. I love you guys from Hungary, Sierra Leone, Turkey, Osimhen. You know, Osimhen plays for Galatasaray in Turkey. He's our brother. We love Osimhen. We love Galatasaray. We give it up. Salute to Turkey. You know, you guys have treated our boy really well, and we thank you guys for making our boy a legend of your club. So guys, also we love our guys from Sierra Leone. We love our guys from India, from Indonesia, Singapore, Zambia, every part of the world. You know, this is Man United Elder TV. My name is Elder, and I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow again on this live. Thank you guys for joining in. I want you to, tomorrow we'll be talking about a lot of things, but then I want to get predictions from you. What do you think will be the prediction? What do you think will be the score line between Manchester United and Nottingham Forest, and who do you think will be scoring? I want to tell you something, yeah? In the members fan channel, in the members only channel, we are going to be doing a predict and win with Elder. Yes, and in this predict and win, you stand a chance to win cash prizes. Yes, you stand a chance to win cash prizes, and if you get the correct score line, and which Manchester United against Nottingham Forest, and we'll be calling you out on a live broadcast, and we'll be making a wire transfer to you, and we are actually trying to make it open to every other person around the world. You know, every other person viewing and coming as a member of this fan channel. We are looking at making it a larger broadcast and all of that. Thank you for all of you who click on the who gave the live thumbs up. You know, it is very instrumental to us reaching a far larger audience, right? And thank you to all of you. Thank you. We appreciate you. I appreciate you so much, guys. We have 15 minutes to the end of this broadcast, right? I want us to discuss some other things. You know, this has to do with life, you know, and you know, most of the times when I say you should join the fan channel, I do that because, you know, as a Manchester United fan, we were built on, you know, charity, and it is important that we give back to the society when we can. And there are a lot of people who want to join the game of football, who are actually really good footballers that we see, and we just want to help them achieve their dreams, just like you are helping me achieve a dream of being a football broadcaster. I thank you for all that you have done on this fan channel, so we can actually help other people achieve their dreams of playing football. I am not an Arsenal fan. Yeah, this is Manchester United badge. We actually have to, you know, help other people achieve their dream. You know, they want to play football. Football is actually a very good way of getting out of financial problems, you know, and I want us to be a partaker of giving back to the society. We can do this all around the world. We can join other people who help other people out. You know, we can do donations to all of these people. I know that the world is a very difficult place right now, and all that we can do is spread love. You know, all that we can do is share love, and you know, when you give love, you receive love in return. It is very important. That is why I actually allow every other fan channel member to be here. You know, Arsenal fans, Liverpool fans, Man City fans, Bournemouth fans. And that is why I love you guys to be here. You know, you give Manchester United the zeal, the will to go up far. You know, you box Manchester United into being what Manchester United to be. So guys, I know that I know that it is a very difficult place around the world, but you know, sending your super chats and super thanks and all of that can actually help a lot more people around the world. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for coming in. Manchester United is the club we support. Peace and love. So guys, if you have any questions, you can throw them in right now before we actually close this broadcast for today. We've done about 1 hour 50 minutes on here, and you know, it does not feel like 1 hour 50 minutes because it was beautiful, it was heightened. Hello Turkey, Victor Osimhen. All right, Victor Osimhen from Turkey. Victor Osimhen is a Nigerian man. Victor Osimhen is a Nigerian man. He's playing in Turkey, but he is a Nigerian man. Say you look like an Arsenal fan. All right, I'm a Manchester United fan. You know, I have friends who are Arsenal fans, by the way, and they are very, 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 very arrogant. I don't like them. They are my friends, but I don't like them. So guys, tell me guys, or tell me in the comment section, who do you like, Davido or Wizkid? You know Davido, Nigerian musician. You know Wizkid, Nigerian musician. You know Burna Boy, Nigerian musician. So tell me, who do you like, Davido or Wizkid? Who do you like, Davido or Wizkid? Who do you like? I want to get your comments. Are you a fan of Wizkid? Are you a fan of Davido? Are you a fan of Burna Boy? Are you a fan of Adekunle Gold? Are you a fan of P Square? Are you a fan of Two-Face? Are you a fan of the bunch? Are you a fan of the bunch? Is the bunch? I'm the bunch. Or are you a fan of Tu Baba? Ooh, something in my mind. Or are you fan? Are you fan of P Square? I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Or you are a fan of Wizkid? I'm the baddest boy. Who say I'm the baddest boy? Or you're a fan of Davido? Hey. Which fan are you? Come on, let's get to talk. Yes, football and music are actually really, really beautiful things. Yeah, beautiful sport, you know, beautiful careers and football and music. So guys, in absence of any kind of answer, I'll say good evening to you all from Nigeria. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the broadcast. Peace and love.